Okay, this is the People versus Anthony Jefferson, calling cases SP 1056158 disregarding a traffic control device, and SP 1056165 count 1, no insurance count 2, driving while license suspended. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson, appearing as House Counsel, P 78121, on behalf and with Mr. Jefferson, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Jefferson, state your full name for the record.
My name is Anthony Jefferson.
Good morning to you both.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Today is date and time for a pretrial, Your Honor. I have had an opportunity to speak with my client as well as go over his rights. He waives his right to a trial and wishes to enter a plea today. Is that correct, Mr. Jefferson?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Johnson, in private about your matters today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you understand that guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to January 14th, 2020, around 11:05 a.m. in the area of Warren and Guilford in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2008 Buick vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, counsel?
Defense is satisfied.
Okay, I will dismiss the two remaining counts. Is there stipulation of probable cause?
Defense so stipulates the probable cause on all matters.
Okay, and I will waive all fines and costs. Anything else for sentencing?
No, Your Honor. We thank you very much for your discretion.
Okay, Mr. Jefferson, I waive your fines and costs. You don't owe anything to the court, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too. Okay, I have an offer for Miss Tamika Jones.
Yes.
This is your improper place.
Okay, just the one improper place, dismiss all others?
Yes. Miss Jones, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to send you to a breakout room so you can speak to your attorney, Mr. Johnson, privately, okay?
Okay.
Now, Officer Hayward, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
There we go. Who are you here for?
I'm on a Jennings, Helen Jennings.
Okay, and that's it, right?
Yes, ma'am. For your courtroom. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so at 9 o'clock, if Ms. Jennings hasn't checked in, I'm going to enter a default, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last part, Your Honor?
Yes, after 9 o'clock, you're free to go. I'm going to enter default at 9 o'clock for any 8:30 cases.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Ms. Sutherland, is that you talking?
Yes, I have a quick question. I noticed that I had printed documentation to be in your courtroom at 8:35, but I also noticed that on the court dockets that I looked at this morning, I was supposed to be in someone else's courtroom at 1:30, so I just wanted to verify I was supposed to be here.
I just realized your last name is Sutherland.
It's Fly. Well, it's Sutherland now, but it was Fly at one time.
Okay, so you're in the right courtroom. The Sutherland would have been a different person. I mean, a different courtroom. Is it Shimona?
I apologize.
That's fine. I have it here. Shimona Shanae Fly?
Yes.
Okay, so you have something at 1:30? I don't see anything for 1:30 today for you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, nothing on here for 1:30.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, if it's anything else, if it's something tomorrow that was supposed to be at 1:30, I'll do everything today.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Ready on Shanika Jones, Your Honor.
Okay. Calling case 163040382, People versus Shanika Jones, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, and 163040383, no insurance. Appearance?
Rodney Johnson appearing on behalf and with Ms. Shanika Jones, who is appearing via Zoom. State your full name for the record.
Shanika Jones.
Your Honor.
I also,
Oh.
one more account I don't have in my possession, it's for 163040381, no operator's license on person.
Okay, Your Honor.
The offer remains the same.
Thank you. Today is date and time for a pretrial, Your Honor. Had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Jones and go over her advice of rights. She waives her right to a trial and she wishes to enter a plea today. I believe the offer is for improper plates and all other matters will be dismissed. Is that what you want to do today, Ms. Jones?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, Ms. Jones? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Johnson in private about your matter or your rights today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Jones, I'd like to bring your attention to December 3rd, 2016, around 2:10 a.m. in the area of Wyoming and Santa Clara in the city of Detroit. We're operating a 2015, what type of vehicle was it, do you know?
Chevy Cruze.
Did you have insurance on that vehicle?
No.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I will amend the charge to improper plates, which is a 0-point offense, and dismiss the two remaining counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Defense so stipulates the probable cause on all matters.
Okay, I will waive your fines and costs, Ms. Jones, for the one count, so you don't owe anything to the court. You probably have to pay, reinstatement fees, that's paid to the Secretary of State. And you can
Okay.
pay that on our court website, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you are all set, have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
Thanks. All right. Moving right along. Who's next?
I think it was Nathan Johnson next.
Okay.
And he's up for a while.
I'm gonna send you to a breakout room with Mr. Johnson, so you all can talk, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, first. See, I made up my own. Chapman, do you have a? Good morning, sir. Can you state your name, please? Your audio is, I can't hear you. Your audio is loud.
Your Honor.
I'll get back to you in a second, sir. One moment. I don't know your name. It says Johnny R.S. Band. I can't get we can't hear you. So I'm gonna put you on mute for a moment and handle a matter, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, Attorney Johnson.
Before you go into Nathan Johnson's case, Your Honor, he alleges that these tickets may have already been taken care of and he only needed to pay money. And so there was supposed to be a bond, I think, that went towards these, and/or he felt that he already paid these. So I'm not sure what the ROA has, obviously, but I did want to bring that up before we go too far into this case.
Yep, almost everything is correct. I'll call the matter. We'll take care of it.
All right.
This is the people versus Nathan Lee Johnson. Calling cases SP 815, striking at 851-5351. Failure to display, and 134-299-081, no operator's license on person. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson appearing on behalf of Nathan Johnson. No family or personal relation. Mr. Johnson, state your full name for the record.
Nathan Lee Johnson.
And Mr. Johnson, you are correct. I just looked at the file. You did plead guilty already. You just owed some money on it. I did apply your bond. You still had somewhat of a balance. I'm going to just close your matter out and waive your remaining balance due to the pandemic and give you a break, okay? So I close your matter out so you don't have a warrant out anymore, nor do you have to pay anything, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Next person would be, I'm not sure, is Simona Fly an attorney, Your Honor?
No, she's here
Okay.
for.
Okay, then I think she was here before Dorothy Jones. Okay, I see her now.
Ms. Fly?
Yes.
That's a nice last name. I'm going to send you until you got room to speak to your attorney in private, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Johnny.
You downloaded the app.
I'm not sure why I can't hear you, but I can see you now. Let's see here. I just sent you a message to your chat. Can you respond to that? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Freeman. We'll get your file until we can figure out why we can't hear you. We have Timothy Freeman. Check it. Timothy. Officer Hayward, your person never checked in, or your person did not check in.
Okay, ma'am, so it's gonna be, APS.
KPS, I think all of yours were civil infractions, so they'll be defaults. Nope, nope. What was it? So what we're doing right now, I'm not issuing warrants quite yet. We're waiting until we're in line with the real estate docket for it to open up, so that'll be August 15th, we'll start issuing warrants and cases to give people enough time to get acclimated with the virtual hearings. So it will likely be rescheduled out after August 15th.
Okay. So it
If
just
it was
be,
just- If it was just a formal hearing, it would have went into default, but because it has the warrant repercussions on it, I'm gonna reschedule it.
okay, okay.
Thank you
So
for
you-
checking in,
So you're just gonna reschedule it then? I'm just making sure.
but after August 15th, so we won't have to do it again.
But as far as the day go, do I still need to wait or
No, we're done.
no?
Well, you're done.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay, so I'm done. That's all I have to make sure I'm
Yeah,
done.
you're good. Thank you for checking in and waiting.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Freeman, let's figure out what's going on with your computer or your phone. It's not on the docket. Count one and two opposed? Just on this? Yeah. With the rest of them? Okay. They put that one on. Concrete on. I don't know why. Is that? Was over, 7 years, I'm just.
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I did mention that more than likely it would be improper plates. Wasn't sure if it would be one or two. And then also Ms. Fly did want me to mention that she believed there might be another matter. So if we could just check that before we,
She's great. There's another one that's not on the docket. You got it.
okay. All right, thank you.
We do a failure to display.
All right.
Because the one matter that's not on the docket is from 2012, so it would have been dismissed anyway.
Understood.
This is the People versus Shimona Shanae Fly. Calling cases P 712383, driver on license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance. P 690421. Count 1, no insurance. Count 2, driver on license not valid or improper license. 134521741, no insurance, and 126259222. Count 1, which is closed, is failure to stop and identify at scene of accident. Count 2, which is closed, no operator's license in possession, and count 3, which is not closed, driving an uninsured motor vehicle. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson appearing on behalf and with Ms. Fly, who is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Fly, state your full name for the record.
Shimona Shanae Fly Southern.
Your Honor, today is date and time for a pretrial in this matter. I had an opportunity to speak with my client, go over her advice of rights. She's waiving her rights to a trial. She wishes to enter a plea today, Your Honor. Is that correct, Ms. Fly?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand?
Okay.
The right
Is
hand.
it?
Yes. Do you swear or affirm that you're about to provide the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And is it correct you had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Johnson, today about your matter?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to July 13th, 2016, around 3:47 p.m. in the area of Myers and Midland in the city of Detroit. We operate a 2005 Dodge red vehicle.
Yes.
And did that vehicle have insurance at the time?
No.
Satisfied, counsel?
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will dismiss the remaining counsel for the court. Is there stipulation of probable cause?
Defense so stipulates the probable cause on all matters.
Okay, we'll waive your fines and costs, Ms. Fly. Anything else for sentencing purposes?
No, Your Honor. We thank you for your discretion.
You are welcome. Ms. Fly, you're gonna have to pay some reinstatement fees to the Secretary of State, okay?
Yes. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You are welcome. You are all set. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Great day.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Jones,
Yes,
you're up next. Good morning.
good morning.
I'm gonna send you to a breakout room to speak to Mr. Johnson in private, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Do you know if you need any offers? We have Mr. Freeman here. Actually, yes. Well, actually, I don't even. They're both state house. Oh. I don't need you on that one, and then Miss Dorothy Jones. Is she in the office? Oh, it's off.
All right, perfect.
Thank
All
you.
right, I will see you guys.
That would be good.
That was very easy.
Driver license suspended 2009. What he owe?
He paid
What he
it.
paid?
Right, he paid
He
everything.
paid $1,400 for this case.
And it's still open. He paid it on, yeah, he paid the last payment,
Who
$600.
charged him $1,400 for driving a license? Wow.
He paid $442, $400, and then $6 suspended.
With that, you could have just gotten a license. You have probation? Yeah, wow.
But it's still open.
$1,400 for driving. That's. Good morning, Mr. Jackson.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
I have your matter as soon as Mr. Johnson, he's the attorney, Mr. Rodney Johnson, he's speaking to someone privately in the breakout room. Once he
Okay.
comes out, I'll set you all up to go speak privately about your matter, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on mute in the meantime, okay?
Alrighty.
For Daryl,
The first one under 830.
Ready on Dorothy Jones.
Do I hit leave again? Oh,
I did it for you.
okay.
And before I call this, Attorney Johnson, Mr. Freeman is having audio issues,
Yes.
so I'm gonna have to call into the court to handle this matter, once we get done with everyone else on the.
Understood.
This is the People versus Dorothy Jones.
Yes.
SP 103-72391, driving with revoked license, and SX 372437. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, expired plates, and count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rodney Johnson appearing on behalf and with Dorothy Jones, who is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Jones, state your full name for the record.
Dorothy Jones.
Your Honor, today is date and time for a pretrial in this matter. After speaking with Ms. Jones, I did advise her of her rights. She wishes to waive her right to a trial and take care of this matter today. I gave her, I guess, my best guesstimate that it would be a plea to a failure to display, but we'll leave that up to you, Your Honor.
That's what the offer is here.
All right. So, Ms. Jones, do you want to accept the offer of failure to display and have the other matters dismissed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, Ms. Jones? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Rodney Johnson, in private about your matters and your rights today?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue to plead guilty today?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 29th, 2019, around 2:46 p.m. in the area of 7 Mile in Lincolnshire in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2018 Honda?
Yes, I was.
Okay, and were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
At that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Okay, satisfied, counsel?
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
I am as well. I would dismiss the remaining counts before the court. There's stipulation of probable cause.
Defense so stipulates the probable cause on all matters.
Okay, and I will waive your fines and costs, Ms. Jones, so you have $0 to pay to the court. Is there anything else for sentencing?
No, Your Honor,
No.
thank you.
Okay, Ms. Jones, you're gonna have to pay some reinstatement fees, I believe.
Okay. Thanks, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Officer Johnson, your person never checked in, so we'll, if it's a formal hearing, it'll be a default. If it's a misdemeanor, we're doing reschedules until after August 15th, then we'll begin issuing warrants again. Jenkins Woods, yeah. Officer Johnson, did you hear me? Okay, Cordero Jackson. Unmute. Okay, Mr. Jackson just checked in. His file is pretty simple.
Yes,
It is an old case from 2009 for driving while license suspended. He paid $1,400 on this matter. It's a zero balance. So I can
Yes.
tell you now, I'm not going to close that matter out. I'm not sure why it's still open. He was on probation for that.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, I had a different matter, ma'am.
You don't even have to say anything on that matter. Hold on one
Okay.
second. And then he also has a failure to display. And that's it. So what were we saying, Mr. Jackson?
Well, no, I was just, I know I paid that off, but I had a different matter about the operator license not on person in 2017.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one. That's the one you're here for. We're gonna take care of both of them today.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna send you to a breakout room to speak to your attorney about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, this is my last attempt here to see. Can you hear me? Let me know if you. Yes, I can hear you. Can you speak up a little bit louder?
Hello, can you hear me?
It's very, very vague. It's very. Mr. Freeman, can you say something else? We're trying to make sure we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Better. You're pretty much gonna have to yell.
Okay. All right.
Is your phone all the way up?
Yes.
Volume? Okay, so you're just gonna have to yell like you're outside, okay?
All right.
And once the attorney comes back, I'll put you into a breakout room so that you can speak to him privately. Just remember, you just have to yell, even though it may be weird sounding. You're just gonna have to talk really loud.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
He's waiting. It's that. It's face that. Waiting for the whole.
I don't know why no. I didn't lock the room.
You see one of them?
You shouldn't, you might not be in the right room because I didn't lock the room.
So do you need to hang up and just do it again? Okay, tell me. He should pop up.
Judge Sabree?
Right.
Good morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think you personally called me.
Oh, all right.
Donna Jones. Nine. Yeah.
ready, Your Honor.
It was an 8:35 case. But we're not Yeah, but the thing, I'm not doing K visits until after August 15th, so it'll be a reschedule. So this is like our little trial run. Yeah. I'm fine. How are you? For what? Where you going? Nice. Congrats. Okay, just have to stop by and love this. Okay, whenever that is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. Our new coordinating officer. Thank you.
What's the-
Okay, ready on Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
We are, Your Honor.
Okay, calling cases 539, 427, driving while license suspended, repeat offender, set for review, and P 867712, failure to display a valid operator's license. This is the People versus Cordero Grady Jackson. Appearance?
Rodney Johnson appearing on behalf and with Mr. Jackson, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Jackson, state your full name for the record.
Cordero Grady Jackson.
For one of these matters, there's a arraignment on a bench warrant. We'd ask that any warrants are set aside at this time since my client did appear, Your Honor, and we ask to have these matters, have this matter adjudicated and any discussion regarding the matter up for review.
Okay. It's making a little more sense now. I found the original plea form from 2010. You were put on probation for a driving while license suspended case?
Yeah, this is like 11 years ago, and I don't even know I was on probation. I had my license, but it was a big misunderstanding with Judge Robertson. And
You're a drunk driving case associated with this case, this matter?
no, ma'am.
It said here you had to do Alcohol Anonymous twice a week.
I have no idea why he made me do that.
You were doing drug urinalysis.
Yeah, I had a drunk driver in 2008, which I completed probation. But I don't know why he made me do that.
Yeah, this is purely a driving while license suspended case. I was trying to, it's sentencing as if you had a drunk driving case, but it's not.
And I paid all that money. I just can never understand.
I don't understand it either. This is excessive in my opinion.
Yeah.
You had to go to victim impact panel, AA twice a week, alcohol highway safety level 2, outpatient treatment, random urinalysis, attend driver simulators class, driver improvement class, obtain driver's license, 93 days in jail if you didn't do any of that, immobilize your vehicle. I'm closing this matter out. It doesn't matter what you do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And I'm sorry that happened to you. What I'm reading here is everything involved in the case. You should have never had to pay them, but you do all that for a driving while license.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. The remaining matter is a failure to display. What are we going to do on that matter?
Oh, Your Honor, that would be a plea straight up.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, you want to plead guilty to that? I promise I won't fine you $1,400.
Yeah, I want to plead guilty to it.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Rodney Johnson, about your matter and your rights today?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, I am.
You understand, Mr. Jackson, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes. Yes, I understand.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to April 19th, 2017, around 9:53 a.m. in the area of Evergreen and Grand River in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2005 Pontiac red vehicle?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, I was.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, I'm going to waive your fines and costs. You don't have to pay anything to the court. And this exception, I normally don't do this. I'm going to waive your reinstatement fees. I believe you paid enough to the court already. So I'm
Okay.
going to, you don't have to pay anything today, okay?
Okay. I also had a bond, a $240 bond.
I'll have that returned to you.
Okay. Thank you.
It may take up to 8 weeks, just so you know, okay?
Your Honor, can we verify
Okay.
the street name? Make sure he's still at the same residence.
Are you still living on Burke Road?
No, ma'am.
Where, I don't want you to say your address. What about this St. Mary's? You don't live there either, do you?
No.
Okay. Can you?
Does YouTube Live see what's in the chat?
Nope. I just sent a message to him requesting his address.
Okay.
See it, Mr. Jackson?
In the chat box.
Let me see the chat box.
It just has
Okay.
chat, CHAT. If you hit that button,
There should be like a little number on it of like one, saying that you have a message, or you have a message.
Oh, okay. See it. Chat. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna give you my address.
Yep, and then after that, you'll be all set. You can hang up after you provide the address.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. Attorney Johnson, Mr. Freeman's phone is working, but it's very low volume. So I told him he needs to yell when he talks to you, okay?
I just
I'm gonna put you onto a breakout room.
okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
Thanks.
It brought me right back, Your Honor. But we're going to break our room 4 now.
Oh yes, I switched up the room. Sorry.
All right, thank you.
Not.
Eric said the one I told him, Oh, yeah.
That was who else on the phone with. You could tell.
I get. I was done.